Yo, what is up, everybody? Spark765 back here again today. And today we are going to be playing some of the Black Ops 7 Van Doren Farm beta. So as you know, this has been out for, I would say, a few days now. When did it come out? I think it was Friday, and it is currently Sunday. So I'm currently level 27. I have played a few games, I meant to say there. I will say this LNG I'm rocking right now, the MK78, this is probably the best weapon to use in my opinion. I was using an AR there for a while, but this thing does so much more damage. Anyway, I have already gotten the secret Black Ops calling card where you get the round 50 during the beta. I will be posting a video on that if anyone's interested. It's pretty easy. But I will say, BO7 beta, am I completely impressed? No. Am I completely like, this game is trash? No. I'm pretty mixed, to be honest. I don't think the game is terrible. I do not think it's terrible whatsoever. I do want to say that I like the direction we're going in, but I'd like to hit that direction a little harder, if that makes sense. I know the HUDs will be better displayed when the full game releases and you can customize the HUD better and stuff like that, because this HUD right here, this ain't it, brother. This ain't it, brother. And just a few more kind of simple things, if you would. Just, I don't know. I will admit, it kind of sucks the gun's not doing a lot of damage after, you know, around 25, 30, whatever. But it is kind of going into that old school type of way to where you've got to use traps like this here, and you've got to use the wonder weapons if you want to get to them higher rounds. I feel like the mix of, is it too easy compared to, is it too hard? I feel like we're kind of at a good mix. I would like to see it a little harder, and when I say that, just more of the classic style, you know. I'd like to see a little bit more of that classic style, but, you know, we're only in the beta. The full game is supposed to offer a curse mode. For who you guys might not know, the curse mode is supposed to be classic zombies. You know, relatively War at War, BO1, BO2. So it's just, we'll kind of see how that goes. You know what I'm saying? So overall, like I said, man, I'm not trying to repeat my words here. It's just, I'm also playing at the same time I'm talking here, so. Overall, I'm not like, screw this game, but I will admit that what I have struggled with Call of Duty Zombies since Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3, anything after that, so BO4 and Cold War and Vanguard and BO6, they're all lacking the replayability in my mind. That's the biggest thing for me. Like, when I was playing Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 3 and Black Ops 1 and War at War, it was, oh, I want to play again. I want to play again. I want to play again. When I play these new games, I never want to be like, I want to play again. You know what I mean? So, I'm not sure how they'll do it, but if they can implement that feeling back, I promise you, BO7 will be good. I truly do feel that. Now, for this survival remake of Farm, it's not bad. It's not terrible. You know, I'm not a huge hater, too. A lot of people are just big-time haters when it comes to the new Call of Duty releasing, so I'm not gonna big-time hate on the game, you know what I mean? I like it. It's alright, but it could be better. And it's, my instance of could be better is just, man, I want the classic feeling, bro. That's what I want, dude. I want the classic feeling. And right now, and like everyone else can probably agree with this, the only reason this game is probably semi-hard right now is because there's no augments. There's nothing making our perks better, so they're all just base perks. So, you know what I'm saying? That's why stuff doesn't seem like extremely easy right now, and it's actually a little harder. But what's gonna happen when we put in these 48 new or 60 new augments plus what we already had? You know, this shit's just gotta go back to super easy. I mean, I wouldn't say the game's broken, but there's plenty of people I follow on YouTube, and a lot of them have already hit over 200, 300 rounds, in-game rounds, just by simply using the trap stat. And I've also seen an RCXD strat and stuff like that, and I'm not hating on that. I'm all for high round strats, but it's just simply that it's not classic zombies. And to be fair, they never said that this beta was gonna feel like classic zombies. That never once came out of their mouth, so I'm not hating. It's just a big thing for me is if the curse mode is gonna be classic zombies, it has to be classic zombies. Because to be frank, this honestly just feels kind of like a better BO6. Seriously, you know, you got all those people who are kind of like, wow, it's $70 DLC for buying BO7. Because if you think about it, yes, it pretty much is. This is just really add on to BO6. I mean, mechanic wise and stuff like that, nothing's changed besides a little bit of movement. I mean, you can now jump across the wall like this, which is okay. I guess that's cool, but no matter what, this just doesn't feel like, you know, old school zombies at all. Which, and then I mean, it's not going to, guys. At least for when we're playing these regular game modes, like this is the regular survival. This isn't supposed to be the classic zombies. Cursed mode is, so none of us will really know until that comes. But overall, I won't say that, you know, this is like too easy or nothing, because I'm not gonna lie, I've only played probably 5 total games, and my highest round's only 59. You know, there's been plenty of people hit round 100, and I may go for it even tonight. But I will admit, man, that bear and the doppelganger, they're pretty strong. You know. Like you've got to have one of those ray guns, and preferably the Mark II. I think the regular ray gun needs a big time buff, if you ask me. You know, and even these Ravengers, if you're not all the way perked up and armored up, and you're at like 30, 40s, 50s, and they're all chasing you, and you get caught up on a wall or something, bro, they do a lot of damage, big time. I gotta take a reload here. Yeah, so I am happy in the fact of like this game is not super easy. But it's not super hard either, but I feel like there's a good mix of easy to hard. You know what I'm saying? It's not like a 10-year-old can come on here and get round 100. You know what I'm saying? So that kind of does feel good, because for a while there, on a lot of the other Call of Duty Zombies titles, anywhere after BO3, you know, it was kind of getting to the point to where, man, it's like there's no replayability, and anyone and their brother, literally, anyone and their brother could just simply play the game. And there is a cool little side Easter egg on this map too. Let me go ahead and pull a weapon from its box, and I'll let you guys in what I'm talking about, in case you have not seen it yet, which I'm sure you have. There's all types of people covering it. And the game actually just had a little bit of an update, maybe like an hour and a half, 2 hours ago. So this may not even work anymore. But if you get a weapon here and you switch it from fully auto to semi-auto like this, and you go and hit the chompy here, and you feed the weapon, you should get that weapon back, and then eventually you will get a ray gun. See, the thing is, when you switch it to semi-auto, it won't actually take the weapon. As if, let me clear some of these guys out real quick here. Now, as where if you don't have it in semi-auto, it will take your whole weapon when it gives you that thing there. So I'm still in semi-auto here. Let me go ahead and do this again. Feed it, and there's a chance you will get a ray gun. And like I said, I mean, they updated the game earlier, so this may not be super overpowered like it was just a few short hours ago, because we've had an upgrade. But you get the gist. You can get a ray gun through there if you keep doing that. I'm only gonna do it a couple more times here because I'm not really like super worried about it. I mean, when I was doing it in previous games, I already had one by now, so I'm kind of wondering if they might have already kind of made that to where it wasn't as common to get it, and might have made it more rare. But overall, I'm not completely upset with the game. Seriously, I'm not. It's not terrible. I am also just looking for some opinions here. I mean, what is everyone thinking? In my live streams, I haven't heard too much feedback. It seems like most of my viewers are actually just watching instead of playing, so I'm kind of just curious here. I mean, if you're more on the viewing of the beta and you haven't played, what is your thoughts? And for you guys that have played this exclusively, and I really want the feedback from you hardcore zombie fans, I mean, what do you guys think about this, and what is your thoughts for the upcoming year of BO7? Because to make it quite frank for me, if zombies does not perform this year, I'm probably just done with the game mode in whole. I mean, GTA 6 will be coming out next year, and you know, for someone like me, we played Black Ops 2 like heavy and GTA 5, and those came out right around each other and stuff. And if zombies cannot just get better, I'm not going to continue to just keep making content, to be honest, because do I do YouTube because I love it? Yes, but at a certain aspect, I do want to grow, and as a creator to grow, I got to have good content to grow on. You know, I've been making content on 12, 14-year-old zombie titles now for years, and do I love it? Yes, but I mean, the games are getting old, and I should be able to play the new games, but they just suck anymore. But I will admit, I'm pretty confident BO7 will be good. From all the stuff that they're doing, and they've already reskinned a lot of stuff just to make it look more kind of scary and actual zombies and stuff, so I do have a good feeling. I really do. We're just, you know, it's one of those, we'll just have to see how it goes, guys. So, again, like I said, this is, I guess you could say this video is really more for the subscribers of the channel, but hey, if you were a random viewer and you saw this because YouTube recommended it, whatever, feel free to comment, let me know your thoughts too, or just if you enjoyed the video, I hope you did. I know there wasn't a whole lot of gameplay stuff going on here. I have live streams I'll be doing for that and better tutorial videos on this. This was more or less just a kind of a rant on what we feel about the zombies mode and just some feedback I want from you guys. So with that being said, it has been your boy Spark765, and you guys have a great day. Later!